Get ready to live a better life. This is Camping Gear TV. I'm Josh.
I'm Ben.
We got Gary here somewhere today.
He's buried.
He's usually here, so I would assume that he's here, but you know, who knows? Maybe he'll make an appearance, maybe he won't. But today, we're not talking about gear. Well, can we talk about him?
We can talk about him.
Nah, let's not.
We're going to look at a backpack.
Okay.
We've looked at many backpacks before. I can say with 100% certainty that this backpack is different than all the other ones.
That is true.
It is pretty unique, actually.
Yeah, because you can eat it, too.
Well, I guess you could, yes. You can eat this backpack, but this is a pack from a company called Aarn, A-A-R-N. I'm assuming that we're going to pronounce that as Aarn.
It's not a taco?
No, it's not taco. We're going to say Aarn.
All right.
This is their natural exhilaration pack. Their website is Aarn Packs, A-A-R-N, packs.com.
Okay.
This is a really, really unique design backpack. They have a system where they have pockets on the straps.
Right.
So you have a carrying system on the back, which we're all familiar with, and a system where we're carrying gear on the front.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen anything like it before.
Straight up, G.
I'll put it on real quick so we can just
Straight up, dog.
demonstrate how it looks.
Should I do the rest of the episode with this voice?
No, you probably should not.
Oh.
So as you can see, when these are full, I'm going to have this whole thing of gear on my chest.
Right.
So people at home are probably like, why would you do that? Well, we're going to tell you why. So their technology...
I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, you should. You should. Their technology that they've researched and put into their packs, you know, from a lot of doctors and stuff, talks about how, you know, a backpack on a back is kind of set up unnaturally because the weight is not distributed evenly.
You don't say.
I do. Well, actually, I didn't say it. They did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you are correct.
Well, now, you said I do.
Well...
If I said you don't say, wouldn't you say I don't?
That's what I meant. I'm correcting myself. I don't say.
All right.
I don't. I'm more or less repeating.
I'm glad we cleared that up.
Yep. So the pockets here help balance the weight on this pack. You have weight evenly distributed all around because I have weight in the front and I have weight in the back, weight in the front. That even
Party in the front.
Party in the front.
Wait.
Business in the back.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. That evenly distributes the weight across the hip belt. So it is definitely a very, very unique design. I don't know if it's for everybody, but the thing that's nice about this pack...
Did you get shots of you using that out in the field when we were on the trip?
I think we got like one or two, but
really?
I think they might have been other products and the backpack was just in. We were moving. Sometimes on our trips, we don't get a chance to get as many shots of everything as we would like. So sometimes you're too busy partying.
Right.
So we're going to get into the features and we're going to talk about pluses and minuses of the pack. So this pack here, they have different sizes, all right? And so, you know, this model here is a 30-liter pack. And so for 30 liters, I'm not going to lie, it's actually, you can fit a lot in this pack for 30 liters. I carried a whole tent in this thing when we went out. We had several people with us. My sleeping bag, I did not carry in this pack. I had somebody else carry
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I had somebody else carry my sleeping bag.
So Jay had a pretty light pack then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's just one of those things. I didn't want to divvy up the tent.
Right.
It's just like
easier to give him the sleeping bag.
So I kept the whole tent in here, carried my clothes, carried all my food.
Right.
You know, and carried a bunch of gear in my pouches. It was, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I got pockets too in the hood up top. The main compartment here is a roll top. I mean, it's like a dry bag, and they really go all out in trying to protect this thing.
Right.
So you have this strap here, this like compression strap.
Okay.
And then you literally have like a dry bag or a roll sack here with a Velcro opening. I mean, it's all this stuff. So you can really extend the pack up.
Sure looks like more than 30 liters.
You know, it does. This one might be 33, but basically, you know, it's like the same, you know, it's like roughly a 30-liter pack.
Sure.
And so I wonder if the 30 liters is the pack and they don't count the pouches on that. I should have double-checked that.
Yeah, you should have.
It's a lot of gear that you can hold in here. I'll tell you.
I double check that.
I don't know. Josh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll hear about it from Gary. One of the pluses about the packs being about these front pouches that's interesting, which I found, is that so many times when Josh and I are out, we both have to be like, will you stop and hand me my water? You know, because we're having people help us out so we don't take off our packs so we can help, you know, we can get water that we have.
Yeah. Lift up my shirt and scratch my belly for
right,
me.
you know, stuff
Whatever.
like that.
Yeah.
But this one,
Guy stuff.
right, something women wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
On this one, I can grab gear without stopping, so I can
Right.
get water. So everyone else is having to stop and get water, but I can keep going
Right.
when I have water here. I also can put water in some of these side straps, but while I'm hiking, I always kept a bottle in the front so I could get it while I was walking. And it was
Right.
actually kind of weird. I felt weird getting the water out because I'm always stopping for water, and I just get it while I was walking, and then keep going.
Yeah,
So-
it's a feature worth noting because on virtually every backpack, getting the water out of the pack is always a challenge, right?
Right.
Even if you have it in the side pockets, a lot of times it's difficult just because of the angle to get your arm back in there and get the bottle out by yourself. So I almost always, if I'm with people, I'm like, hey Doug, can you get you pull my water bottle out of my thing for me? You know, help me out. And then we pound it out, and then I'm like, high fives. And then the other person's high fiving me. And then like all this crazy stuff goes down. Like we shoot off fireworks. Like I'm making burritos in the back. I don't know where the front is, but the burritos are in the back.
Mhm.
It's out of control.
I don't know what just happened, but I'm ready for it. It sounds awesome.
It's great.
My spoon is still in here from last trip. I didn't take that out. So, so here's one of the pouches. Okay, disconnected from the pack.
It's nice by itself, even.
Yeah,
I just
actually-
find uses just for that pouch.
Sure, you could take this and hook this onto other things if you wanted to.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's pretty legit actually.
Again,
It-
if you're going to the bar and you're looking to impress the ladies, you could strap that to your side.
Oh, definitely. So that, you know, 'cause
Fanny
sometimes
pack
it's like you know,
ish.
you got your phone in your pocket, you got your wallet in your pocket. Well, now you can just kind of like, I'll show you what I do.
Take Gary to the bar.
I just kind of clip this.
This is what you do?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like, where do you, in what kind of situations do you roll like that?
The club.
Right.
I mean,
You bring Gary?
hell yeah. I'm kind of pretty much ordered to.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got to be able to find some ladies too. So.
Right.
But you have mesh lining all around it that you can use as pockets. There's a support bar, you know, that kind of shapes it to the contour of one's chest, you know, because this is supposed to be worn like this.
Right.
You're not slinging it down the side, picking up ladies.
Right.
Main compartment in the middle, which you can fit a fair amount of gear in. I mean, I'm using this for water bottles, carried a radio, carried flashlights. You know,
Awesome.
the majority of my gear that is, you know, the knick-knack stuff,
Yeah.
I kept in here.
Cool.
Clothes and tent went in the main compartment.
Nice.
So,
Good stuff.
yeah, and you know, you can, there's all these drawstrings where you can, you know, tighten, you know, how tight you want the chest compartments pulling up against you. A lot of customization with the pack. There's drawstrings on the front, or draw straps, compression straps, you know, or if I'm not carrying a whole lot, I can cinch them even tighter. That's really good stuff there. The main compartment of the pack, there's literally just one compartment, okay? There's no special, you know, we got stuff, you know, exit strategies underneath it. No, it's just one main compartment.
Right.
Like I said, I carried a tent and I carried my clothes in here. Might have carried a magazine or two,
Yeah.
and I think a hatchet. I actually did carry a lot of stuff in here.
Yeah.
Then there's this, you know, stretchable area right here where you can also put gear in. I believe I had a water bottle in there.
Another water bottle, huh?
Another water bottle. You know, of course, there's always, you know, people always got to say the ice axe straps, and I can use, you know, so I can put that there. I can also get walking poles in various places on the pack. There's not a whole lot of, say, like dangling, you know, straps and hooks on here. If that's not your thing, you know, it's more of a, you know, I don't want to use the term minimalist, but there's not as much stuff hanging off the pack because you get the two front pouches. So I think they're cutting down on a bunch of the dangliness of
Right.
some packs that are out there,
Right.
which is kind of cool. So
Oh, yeah. All right.
the foam padding in the back, this is breathable, but I will say one thing about this pack. I think it would have been nice that the hip belt is not the biggest, and even towards the end of it, the hip belt is just these straps. I would have liked it if there's a little more beef to it. And the one thing too is if it gets too hot outside, you know, you're basically enclosing your entire chest with the straps.
Okay.
But still, for the situation, pretty breathable. Very comfortable foam padding in the back.
Yeah.
You know, you can pull this foam out, and you can see it.
Yeah.
And then it's you know, they have mesh all around, which makes it breathable. And then they have, you know, this adjustable torso bit here, like most packs, where I can move this up or down, adjusting it for my shoulders, you know, so that I can have the right shoulder height. Got a nice clip to hang my bag, and of course a pocket in the hood. So let me check and see here if I missed anything. The key fabrics, we got 500 deniers and Robert denier, Cordura nylon, and 210 denier ripstop nylon. Roberts. And we got the navy gray combination, which I believe might be their only color combination on that pack.
Okay.
Lasso lock straps, ski straps, tool quivers, X-Flow chest straps. You know, on the chest area, you know, there is a lot of ways for it to buckle.
Okay.
Buckle along your chest, and you can tighten it so the chest compartments aren't flying around all over the place. Whoops, that's not what we want. But you get the point.
Right.
You know, where you can connect everything together.
The point has been made.
The point has been made.
Yes.
UV FlexiFlow waterproof dry liner, auto mold frame, auto form hip belt, web lock compression we took a look at.
Yeah.
Closed cell foam sit mat. That's the other thing, is technically you can take that mat out and you could use it to sit on.
Yeah.
It's not perforated.
Yeah.
And let's see here.
What else, man? What else?
I think that's it.
I think you covered a lot of stuff. I think it was well done.
Now, one of the things that we don't have enough time to get into, or else we would be looking at a 40-minute episode, is you're going to want to go to Aarn's site and really look at what, like, the doctors are saying and the research that they've put into their packs about why they're designing them the way they are.
Yeah.
You know, they have a lot of testimonials from, like, chiropractors and things like that talking about weight distribution and how a pack should normally sit on one's body, and how their design is helping kind of, again, like we're saying, distribute that weight, balance it out more.
Right.
Really, really interesting stuff. I found the pack to be really, really flexible while we're out, and I can definitely attest to the weight distribution. It wasn't a sense where, there's been times I've been out with packs and it's like you feel all this weight, all this tug on your back, and all of a sudden, if you turn right, that weight could kind of get a hold of you, and you know, you could end up falling if you don't have your pack loaded right, if you don't have your weight of your pack correct.
Thousands of people die every day because of that.
Right. So, but with the Aarn, I did feel a little more flexible because the weight was distributed evenly.
Did you?
So, but I really did actually, and so it makes, you know, just moving outdoors a lot easier.
Okay.
But it is something you have to get used to. It's different, just because I've never used anything like it, and I would think most people have it.
Right.
So the other thing that's really good is you can, like we showed though, you can take off the front pouches. You're losing some space, but also if you're in a day pack situation, you know, because the Aarn is not a pack that has all these pockets and all this area, it's real easy to get down into a smaller space and make into a really good day pack.
That's nice.
Yep, check them out.
Cool.
Aarnpacks.com, Natural Exhilaration, $170. They have some other products of various sizes with, similar technology on their site. You're going to want to go check them out. And I think that's pretty much it.
Sounds good, man. It's a nice pack.
Very,
Good stuff.
very, very fantastic idea. So check them out and come back and check out more episodes here. He's Josh, he's Gary, I'm Ben. We are CampingGearTV.com.